podcast. What is going on, y'all? It is episode 18. And we still rolling. Okay, I like that. Okay, so today the episode is called Navigating Distractions. Okay, and we're gonna get into it today. But first, you already know, shout out to my viewers. Thank you for always coming back and showing up and showing out, okay, in your own way. Thank you for coming back and supporting me through this. Yeah, thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Whenever you watching this, shout out to you. Next, you already know, shout out to that sponsor. Shout out to that business, Define Cosmetics. Shout out to Define Cosmetics. It's my self-care line, yes. And tap in with your girl, okay? Tap in. I'm getting my website together, so y'all bear with me because I've been working. But but either or, please feel free to ever reach out while you're on Instagram. Okay, tap into our Instagram page here on Soul Food Podcast. That is SOULFOOD pod POD_CLE. Okay. Tap on the link to shout out your business, yes, so we can spread the wealth in the community, of course. And don't forget, I switched it up on y'all, okay? I switched it up. Instead of question of the week, which I'm going to start doing on my stories, but if you guys need to talk to anybody, to reach out to anybody, to just confess something, get something off your heart, I have a link there called Confidential Conversations, okay? Tap into that if you just need to talk. I don't have nobody to talk to. You need some type of something. I don't even have to reply. I could just read it and just be like, okay. But it is somewhere on there. If you want me to reply, I will send you an email, okay? Now, don't get mad at me if I tell you to go to therapy, okay? I can't save everybody, but I give you the best advice that I can, okay? Don't be mad at me. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? I'm going to say what I can. So, yeah, just tap into that. Tap into Confidential Conversations. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, okay? Tap in with your girl and hit that notification bell. Okay, so let's get into it. The question I have today is, what distractions do you encounter that hinder your spiritual growth? And this is hard because you gotta be honest with yourself in these moments, but there's some spending habits that I need to slow down on, and there's also a pattern of avoidance that I need to work on. I really feel like those things are stopping me from truly being my best self. I feel like that's why I missed a lot of opportunities, and why I still feel stagnant, because of the habits that I'm not willing to break to get to where I'm supposed to be. And I gotta ask myself, like, why are these habits so important that they're not worth growing past? Why do I feel the need to still do these things, or put myself in environments where I could be hindering myself? I'm not seeing growth, even though I'm craving the growth. I want the growth. I want to be in better rooms, in better situations, see better opportunities, seek what I want in the first place. Why am I sabotaging that for myself? All for something that I know is not good for me. I know it's not important. Understanding that now, is it worth not seeing that day come, or seeing it too late, or not giving it the knowledge to the next, even though you got the knowledge to get them there, but you just can't let this go? So I guess they will never know. I guess it's not that important for them to know. I guess it's not that important for them to see that. Like, one habit of mine, I like going out. And not because I'm trying to be out and but I love to go and dance. You know, it's not that many places around that people are really just dancing, having a good time. It ain't no BS in the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all having a good time. I want to be in that environment where we vibe and we having a good time. We dancing. We, you know, it's cool. Everybody dancing. Even the men in there dancing. I would want to go to a place like that. Okay, and wherever it's at, put it down in the comments, because coming soon near you. Okay, because I need that type of vibe where we in there, everybody having a good time. Like, it's no BS. Like, I love that. But, you know, again, there ain't nothing like that. So sometimes, you know, you gotta go to the club. But it's getting to the point where I guess people got a problem dancing. I don't know. And it always end up with some BS at the end. I don't know what happened. I know I was having a good time. Like, but, you know, other people, they don't play that. They like Carisha, they got the little mini in the back with them in the purse. Something going on in here. Something is going on in this club. So, like, I'm being silly, but at the same time, I'm just saying, like, I made a decision last night. You know, shout out to my friend, because I did not fall asleep, honey. Magically, I went to bed. Oh, yeah. Because I did not want to go. You know, hoping that she got the hint to stay in as well, but, you know, I don't know what she decided to do. But at the end of the day, I didn't want to go out. I already decided that earlier that day. Like, I don't want to go out. Ain't nothing outside. And my man show ain't at the club. If he is, he ain't there with me, because I'm at home. Like, no. Okay, I don't, like, and I'm not saying I'm too good for the club, but the club I was telling you about earlier, where everybody vibing, you know, it wasn't no need to bring that gun. Somebody act up, I'm punching them with my fist. Like, boy, you know, we having a good time. It's cool. I grew up in that kind of vibe. I wasn't in the club yet, but the vibe was, bro, they about to fight outside with their hands, like, not with guns. That's all I'm saying. This ain't no gun violence commercial, but I mean, I'm just saying, put your hands up. Like, put the guns down and put your hands up. If you get punched in the face, you get punched in the face, and if you get clout off of that, you got clout off of that. But aren't you glad you went home after that? But all I'm saying is that's just bored behavior, you know? Just something to do. It's Saturday, whatever. Everybody at the club, you know? Like, whatever. Start seeing the same people you seen a month ago when you was here. Hey, like, it be the same stuff going on. And then even one night when I was out with my friend, and, you know, some dudes was chopping us, whatever, and, you know, my friend and the guy was talking about God or whatever, you know, whatever. And I knew he was kind of like being sarcastic, but also how I took it in was more like, you know, if you a woman of God, then why are you out here Why are you out here at 2 o'clock in the morning talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just like, it was an eye-opening experience in the moment, because like, we weren't out there looking for no man. Like, we was just like, we were vibing that night. We was just having a good time, wanting to just go out, you know, be cute. Why not? I could step out and look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here looking good. I mean, if you want to holler at me, I mean, what's up? But at the end of the day, I wasn't coming out for you. I came out for me. I was dancing in the mirror. I was putting my makeup on, doing me, all that, playing my favorite songs, you know? Like, I came out for me. And if somebody checking for me, I mean, what's up? Like, what's up? But other than that, like, you can keep it going. Don't waste my time, no. But, you know, I'm just saying. But when he said that, though, it just kind of clicked in me. Like, I really could be at home. Like, you know, or if I come out, I'd rather do something that is kind of meaningful. Like, you know, do stuff that I like that maybe other people aren't interested in. Like, I like the art museum. I love the art museum. I'll walk through the art museum and whatever. Like, I love it. I love looking at that type of stuff. I love that. I love the art. I love the history of it. I love learning different things, you know? Like, what else? Like, I just like different experiences, and I could go do that for myself instead of going to the club thinking that's my only excitement that I have. Like, there's other things I could really do. I could explore the city to see what I ain't never seen before. Like, in my childhood, I remember just being on Lakeview, and we used to just walk and just be exploring the city, like being little pioneers and stuff. Like, now it's crazy because kids don't be walking around unless they got to. But other than that, like, they want you to drive them everywhere. Watch out, feel it. It's dangerous out here. But we was out here just walking, doing stuff, doing the dangerous things. Like, but, you know, I guess over time, that's where fear of change comes in. It's just like, you know, some people might know what's going on outside and they stay in because they like, shoot, I'm safer in here. But then what's in here? What's in here that's not better than the outside? You know, you need to get some fresh air. You need to feel the breeze, walk in the grass, do what you got to do to tap back into reality. This is going to tap you back in. Just being out here, being outside, seeing the trees, seeing the wind blow, being curious about, like, why is the wind blowing? How is the clouds moving? You know, just it's a beautiful place to just come back and just really just take it in. Like, you know, this ain't no screen. Like, this is real life. Like, this is beautiful. Like, this is crafted and look different every day. And ain't nobody just painting the sky and except God. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, when you're inside in front of electronics all day, seeing the same things every day and dealing with the same distractions every day, you lose sight, time, and energy, man. You just be like, my eyes be doing something crazy sometimes because I be staring at a screen. I be having to tell myself, like, you need to chill on the screen time. Like, you gotta get back out here. And winter is really a distraction, but winter, you still gotta find something to do in the winter time. Like, you still gotta find something to do, like sledding, snowball fights, build a dang on snowman with your kids, do something. Like, get out there. So what, it's cold, put some boots on, put a snowsuit on, and get out there like you did before. I used to love doing that. I remember one time me and my mom made an igloo. We made a freaking igloo in front of the house. And, like, it was dope. Like, it was cool. Oh my goodness. But I feel like those were better times back then, you know, when it was okay to get bored. Because when you got bored, then you really found something to do. You know, now you don't get bored. When you get bored, you get anxious. I gotta find something on Instagram. What are people doing? Why am I just sitting here watching everybody scroll on TikTok? Like now you get anxious. You get high blood pressure now. Like, shoot. Now you could just, like, back then you could just look out the window and just, your imagination just takes you, and you thought you was sitting there for 5 minutes. Look at the time, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. You've been in your whole imagination just thinking and dreaming and soaring somewhere else for a moment. Still got time to go do what you was just imagining. You know? I feel like how we can navigate through it is, I don't feel like it's bad to have those moments where we're doing things like this, we're recording, we're doing, you know, we're taping our craft, doing our hobbies and showcasing it for other people. But something brought you here. You know, it wasn't just for you to flaunt on Instagram. It wasn't just for you to, you know, get likes. No, you actually love this and you're showcasing this. And maybe your video is teaching people all over the world how to make a bookshelf. Your song touched somebody that needed to hear that song. That video, that music video you just made, is the reason why your family eating tonight. You know, like something, you know, there's a reason, there was a purpose behind you creating this, you know. That's why it's so easy for this stuff to become a distraction after a while. Soul Food Podcast can become my distraction. You know, my purpose of doing this is to really get a message across. But also, originally, this is also for me to come back to whenever I feel like I'm going to need this in a future moment for whatever reason. Maybe future me lost somebody and I need these words today so I can, you know, help future me out. That's why I got to stay focused now to understand, like, okay, I have a purpose right now. You know, I'm motivated to do this for a reason. You know, maybe this message that I feel like I got to get out, somebody is listening to this and being like, yeah, I needed this. I needed this push. And I hope this pushes you to great things. You know, I'm just saying, like, you know, there's going to be distractions. I had to take a pause for a minute because when I took a quick pause, because the music came on, all of a sudden I hit pause for my music. Then now I'm getting 3, 4, 5 text messages through. I'm getting a phone call. Was on that for like an hour. So you know what I'm saying? You got to navigate through these things because things are going to, you know, get in your way when you trying to get things together. But you got to come back to why you doing this in the first place. You know, it's nice that you getting likes. It's nice that music, that song, that whatever did that for you. But it's time to get back to work. It's time to get back to creating more things so you can touch more lives. And, you know, and etc. You know, it's not about the material and cliche things. Because guess what? MC Hammer was a thing. We ain't gonna talk about his money. I don't know what happened, but somebody played him. Somebody wasn't looking out for him. But he's still doing it. We know MC Hammer. We know who he is. We know. We just don't hear from him often. We just know that one song. We know, you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm saying. All respects to MC Hammer, but at the same time, don't get a big head. Not saying he got a big head or that he was feeling himself, but at the same time, that's what happens to people. They be feeling that success and then they untouchable. Yeah, that's cool. You on fire, cool. But sometimes It's gonna let out. What you gonna do to bring that shine back? Or don't forget who you were while you were working. You gotta be humble. You gotta just take things as it is and how it comes. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I did work hard on that and I appreciate that it did. Da 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 da. And one thing I feel like that will really help you get out of a cycle is fasting. I'm gonna call it like it is. But, you know, basically just letting those things go for a certain amount of time, or just letting them go. You know? But to fast, fasting is hard. I'm not even gonna front. I feel like I gave my all to this one fast. And when I tell you, I learned, like, people kept on giving me, like, riddles. But this one lady came to me while I was at work. I was just cleaning up. She ain't want nothing. I thought she was trying to, like, get some type of service or something. No, she came up to me and said, I feel like I can tell you this, and you gonna understand what I'm gonna say to you. And I was like, okay. What is it that you want to say to me? And she said, warning comes before destruction. I said, it sure do. I said, it sure do. And she was just like, how you take that? I said, like, I just told her, like, as soon as you said that, I'll be thinking about when something's dripping. You know, like if something about to cave in, you gonna see that drip first. You gonna hear it, drip, drip. You gonna see it, hear it, everything. And then all of a sudden you gonna hear, if you let it sit too long, let it just keep on going. Yeah. So, yeah. Like, I got a lot of messages, but that one really stuck because how she approached me with it. It was just like, she was like, I came from church and they gave me that. And I was just like, that was a good message. That really was. But yep, okay, I'm gonna take that one. But I think sometimes fasting, especially when you know you're called to fast, like I know I'm called to fast when I keep hearing about the Daniel fast. Like when I keep hearing about it, I just know like it's calling on me to fast something. Now, do I listen? Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, but it's still gonna come back to me. And you know what the distraction is? The distraction is like when my mind plays me like, oh, you just trying to fast because they fasted. You know you ain't finished that fast last time. Why you trying to fast again? Or who you gonna fast with? Who's gonna keep you accountable? Me, goddammit. Like, it's like, you know, and that's what I need to do, because your thoughts will play with you, all them negative thoughts. You know, I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday. You know you ain't gonna go to the gym on Monday. You know where you gonna take your butt? You gonna take your butt back to that favorite restaurant of yours. You gonna sit in there and get your favorite special. And you know it's half off. That's where you gonna be at on Monday. You ain't going to no gym. Tell me you ain't never heard that. Tell me you ain't never heard a little hater in the back of your head telling you what you ain't about to do. I am about to do it. And I'm be so proud of myself when I hit that gym. Okay? And that's what y'all need to do to them negative thoughts. Okay? As soon as you hear a negative thought, tell them to meet you outside, because who you talking to? Because that really did make me mad. Because that's how negative thoughts really be, man. Have you over here feeling some type of way about yourself because you know your biggest insecurities And your mind to play you so much, you don't think everybody know your insecurities. No, nigga, you only know, excuse me, but you only know your biggest insecurities. Your mind playing you. Playing you. And you just sitting there letting it just do you. And it's okay, we all fall for it. We all fall for it, but who said we gotta listen to the bully? We know the bully getting bullied at home. Come on now. You ain't gonna treat me like a little rag doll. Talk to your bully. Huh? How about that? Stand up to your bully and stop being a bully. That's what you need to tell your negative thoughts. Stop bullying me. Huh? I ain't gotta listen to you. I ain't gotta listen to you. And guess who is about to be, again, at that gym, looking good. Yeah, bikini looking right. Shoot, forget everybody else. I'm gonna be breaking my neck at me. Correct. Okay. Because I look good. Okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Because, for real, negative thoughts will have you feeling like, stop the tape. Stop the tape. We can't even do this. No. We not even gonna let our negative thoughts overpower us like that. But I truly believe that if you feel like you are in a situation where you're distracted, you need to cut all distractions. Okay? When it comes to spending money, who's your favorite shopping buddy? Go look at your bank statements. Where you at all the time? And who right there with you? Yeah, we might have to slow it down, brother. We ain't doing this no more. I'm sorry. Like, but we go there every Tuesday. You going solo now. I can't do it no more. It's messing up my money. Who you kicking it with every Saturday night? I mean, we can kick it in the morning. You want to kick it in the morning? Oh, you only, yeah. Okay, yeah, girl. I might see you. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Who the person in your life where you want to make some real time plans and they don't never pull through for you? Okay, it sounds like you need to go by yourself if that's something you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you, or you stop avoiding it. Drive to it. Drive to it. And then as soon as you get there, call the person that was supposed to be up there with you. Yeah, I'm here. You still not coming? No? Okay, girl, I'm about to walk in. And just walk in. And walk out if you want to for a little minute. But don't walk out, because that's going to look fried. You already out the car, in the building. Go on ahead and enjoy yourself by yourself. Because that sounds like something I would do. I would walk back out, y'all. I would not care. Ma'am? No. I'm leaving. I don't want to do this by myself. But I need to learn how to do stuff by myself, for real. I don't need a little person to chat with me. Because really, after a while, it's just like, if I start getting interested, I'm going to be quiet because I'm about to be indulged in what's going on. So, like, maybe I can meet new people that way. And we can indulge in what we both are interested in that moment. And then when it's time to get somewhere else that catches my eye, I could do me. You know, I don't have to feel obligated to entertain while I'm also in an atmosphere where I want to kind of learn and go off myself. All right, y'all, you guys already know the viewer question of the week is, how do you prioritize your spiritual growth while dealing with distractions? And what I put down was, I would replace my time with things that will help me come closer to the goals that I want to meet. You know, instead of going off and going shopping when I know I really want to save my money, I could go for a walk. And if I want to look at something, I could just look at the things that are around me while I'm walking, versus going to the store and feeling like I have to buy something because now I'm in the store. And you know how that is, like, you're in the store, I don't know for everybody, but Some people get to following you and feeling like, okay, when is she gonna buy something? Like there's no such thing as window shopping. I guess some people can't window shop, but whatever. And it kind of does put you in that thing of like, okay, I'm in here, I need to buy something, but I don't need to buy nothing. I'm looking. But to avoid all of that and to save some money in your pockets, go for a walk instead. It's healthier for you. You get to be in nature, you get to feel the wind, you get to feel good, you get to clear your mind. And also, you're going to be looking good by the summer. Who don't love that? Okay? And, you know, like I said, too, like, instead of going to the club, like, not saying that the club ain't always fun. It's cool to go out and find a place that's cool and they chilling and they vibing. No craziness is going on. You know, that's fine. But I also feel like if you step outside, do it with some purpose. If you're gonna do something with your girls, you know, have a party. I seen one of my old co-workers, she meets up with her friends and they motivate each other. That's beautiful. Like, where is my wolf pack? Because I love that. Like, let's motivate each other as women. Let's you know, like, we ain't I ain't down in the club, but ain't none of that going on in the club. Like, you know, we can come together, bring food, and motivate each other every month, once a month. We can take this out the group chat, save some money, go take a vacation, you know, do something fun. Like, just like, where are those people at that just want to think outside the box, that want to actually do something, plan something, grow, you know, isn't around you feeling some type of way about you, wants to see everybody win no matter where they come from. I done met a lot of people from a lot of different places, dealt with a lot of different things, and shared a lot with me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never looked at none of them and say, like, I don't want you to beat me and nothing. You know, but that is real. But I want to be in rooms where people, no matter where they came from, the trenches, from a gated community, you know, trailer parks, whatever, the streets, ain't never met their parents, been in the system all their life. I don't care where they come from. I want to see you win. You done made it that far. That's beautiful. Keep going. Like you don't understand how much of a gem you are. You don't understand how rare you are. You know, and I want to be around that. Like, I want to be around people that understand that they grew up around distractions. They still have those distractions. They fight those demons every day, and they learned how to balance it so they can still get to where they need to go. And that's the whole point of all of this, is understanding that things are going to distract you. The people that grew up with you and know you, they know how to get you, because there is people like that don't want to see you shine, want to tell you your hardest insecurity every day, just to see that little in your spirit, just to see you flinch a little bit. Oh yeah, it's still in you, huh? That fear's still in you, huh? But you gotta go past that. Yeah, it's still in me, and that same fear motivate me to keep pushing every day. What? You think okay, I shaking up, I flinched a little bit, but I'm ready. What's up? Ain't gonna do what? Negative thought said what? Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Like, so I'm just saying, like, fight that distraction. Okay? No, you bigger than that. No, you didn't. Man, this my biggest one. I can't wait to see what's harder than you. But that's it, you guys. Yay! That is Soul Food Podcast. If you was feeling this message, and you feel like you want to pass this message on, go ahead and get them hip to some soul food, okay? But yes, that is the end of the episode today, and I just want to say, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound cliche with it, but I just want to say, like, no matter what your distraction is, it's not bigger than your purpose. Matter of fact, if anything, you should be mad at that one thing that you know that stops you every day from being that person you want to be. You need to, next time you indulge in it, you need to tell yourself, hey, I'm bigger than this. I'm better than this. This don't make me. This do not make me. This is just something I feel like I just gotta have because of whatever reason. But this ain't this. I was good. I remember a time where I didn't even need this. And somewhere in my mind, I felt like I needed it every day. I don't need it. I could put this down today. All right, and tell yourself that every day. Matter of fact, record yourself while you say that to yourself so you can listen to that every day. Because there's going to be distractions every day in your life. There's going to be something that's going to make you sabotage your plan every day. There's going to be people around you that don't want to see you win, but smile in your face and tell you, like, guys, I'm cheering for you. But they will never smile and say congratulations or is happy for you. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it. But let you not mention it. Let you not talk about it. Let you not cheer them on. What, you not happy for me? It's not that I'm not happy for you. I ain't mentioning it because, you know, I'm just sitting here listening to you. But where's that? Can I ask you the same thing when I'm saying it? I'm not being tit for tat nor petty, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even talk about my stuff around you no more because, you know, I don't feel that energy. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a little too hyped. I just calmed it down in this second. Like, that's it. You know, distractions. It's okay. Be hype about yourself. Toot your motherfucking horn. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with celebrating you, but at the same time, that's all that matters. That you celebrating you. And if other people come around to celebrate you too, that's even better. So again, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. And I want to appreciate my viewers. Thank you for coming and supporting me and sharing. You guys know I'm silly by now. You guys know I'm just silly and learning myself. And I just appreciate you guys coming in, checking in, getting the word off of this, something from this, you know. But I just appreciate you guys so much. And you guys already know, shout out to that sponsor, shout out to that business, Define Cosmetics. Shout out to Define Cosmetics. Tap in with your girl. Link is in the bio, okay? Like I said, hit me up because the website is under construction right now, getting things together. But definitely tap in with your girl, okay? And don't forget to tap into Soul Food Podcast Instagram. That's SOULFOOD pod POD_CLE. Okay, tap in with your girl, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Okay, shout out your business. Tap into confidential conversations. Okay, tap into that. Why not? And just share whatever's on your chest, okay? But as y'all already know, I'm about to be out of here. I love you guys. Talk to you next week. I'm out. Peace.